monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 5 of my Mazdamundi campaign. Now we have jumped ahead a little bit, about 18 turns, and if we have a quick look at what's going on, so we can see Hexotl here has got some buildings to upgrade. We've got the Shrine of the Old Ones, which is very nice. So corruption is slowly dropping, which means public order is a little bit better, so that's good. Mazdamundi's gone up a few levels, and we've picked him up Soulstone, Howling Scrutiny. We've also picked up some research, so we've got the sequence of Stoicism and the sequence of Marching, so that's increased our campaign movement range and melee defense. And we've picked up some more units. We've got some Chameleon Skinks there, we've got some Feral Cold Ones. We picked up a unit of Blessed Saurus Warriors with shields, so that should be quite useful. And we can see the Fallen Gates even got some more buildings there. I haven't built the unique building. I know. It's fine. At this moment in time, it's not going to help as much as the buildings I've got here. We can move things around later, alright? Stop panicking. Map-wise, Marathi has dealt with Sildrator. They're now dead. And we do have a non-aggression pact with Tyrion, which is nice. And I've also been sort of jousting back and forth with Phil a little bit, trying to sort of get some of his armies, because I need, if I can break apart, the problem is these two armies will reinforce each other. Now, against one of them, I'm fairly confident I'll be okay. Against both of them, yeah, that ain't going to happen. So, and as you can see, we're currently actually over our income. So we definitely can't afford any more units. Now I could go grab Maku Peaks, but to be honest, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I could maybe try and hit Boris over here. We do have Kamotor. He's a Skink Priest who just popped up in an event. I could potentially use him if I can block this army. Maybe I could do that. It's ballsy. Alright, let's see if we can block him. There's a 48% chance we can block Phil. Okay, success. That's okay, that is... He's still kind of in range. Okay, this is... Okay, we've got this army. If we can wipe this out... I don't think Phil can reach us. We should be able to back away from Phil. Maybe even circle around, hit it, or maybe even defeat him. This could well be the break we need. Here we go. Moral of the story? Don't get near Mazdamundi. Unless you want to be on fire. A lot. Mazdamundi opens the battle with a burning skull that, or burning head that just careers down the enemy line. And incinerates huge number. I mean, how many kills did he get? 95, and wiped out a unit of crossbows. Of course, the missile units are the main threat here. Infantry block moving up. We've also got the Chameleon Skinks on the left flank. They're moving up as well. Good stuff. And then on the right flank, we've got the Feral Cold Ones moving in to deal with those missile units once they're vulnerable. And vulnerable they are. We've got Matilda jumping up and down on some pikemen, and in come the Feral Cold Ones to finish them off. Feral Cold Ones going to eat those crossbows in the distance over there. We've got the Saurus Warriors engaging this Free Company militia, and also the swordsmen as well. And we've got the Saurus Warriors and the Guardians of Mazdamundi just breaking the Empire Centre very, very quickly. And on the left flank, the Crocs of Gore are making mincemeat of these spears, while the Chameleons sort of roam around behind, just blow darting everyone in the back. So they've currently got... the General of the Empire is Boris. It's taking a lot of... Yep, that's taking a lot of fire. It's not doing much damage, though. I mean, it's only blow darts, so it's not a massive surprise. He's going to go charging after the skinks. The skinks are going to run away. He has killed 13. He's got a nasty, nasty pistol. Cricket, though, has spotted him and is moving in for the kill. Bosh. Yeah, Cricket's going to deal with him, no problem. The Feral Cold One's just clearing up these last few units. We do have a Free Company militia just being chased off by some Saurus there. Cricket is munching on Boris, and the Chameleon Skink's having a lovely time, just picking off these few units nearby. All in all, very, very easy fight. And we might end up drawing Phil into a battle. Okay, I think we can all agree that went very, very well. And I think if we just kill and eat, and maybe the melee defense would be quite nice. No, let's take the replenishment just to make sure we're all fully healed up. He's going to make a break for it. To be honest, how did he manage? Oh, I guess it's because the the general died. That's why. Never mind. To be honest, I thought I had a mod that fixed that, because normally they retreat once, and they shouldn't be able to retreat after the second time. The army should be wiped out. So it's a bit shit. Anyway, we did have another Blessed Spawning quest. The Cold Ones, or even the Slams of second generation, dare not name allowed is wait. The old one who even slams the second generation dare not name aloud is angry. There we go. The skies burn with his wrath. He must be appeased quickly, and in doing so he may issue a sacred spawning whose reptiles will be special indeed. We've got a Blessed Spawning 2 Blessed Pterodon Riders, Fire Leech Bowlers, which is amazing if we could afford them, and we can't, so never mind. Never mind. We're moving in the right direction. I do like Curse of the Midnight Wind. I do like Curse of the Midnight Wind. I'm thinking about maybe going for that. Winds of Magic is not so much of an issue at the moment. But we are sort of heading towards... I mean, having 2 uses of banishment free of charge would be pretty great. So we've got Ruination of Cities. That's a wind spell. Causing 3 damaging rifts spreading outward. Okay. And then the Great Ruination is... Oh, Great Rumination is Winds of Magic, which would be nice to have. We can get that at rank 15. Okay. Okay. You know what? I would like upgraded Apotheosis, just because healing so good. So let's get to Apotheosis. Upgrade that. And, I mean, if we can hit Swamp Town, we might be able to capture it. I mean, it does still leave Phil. To be honest, though, I think we might be alright, but I do want to get... You know what? Camotor, I quite like you being able to block. So let's go with that, because I think more reducing the amount of... I mean, if you're successful, that means they can move even less far than they could before. That's going to give us more options. I think that's kind of opened up something for us, so I'm quite pleased about that. Public order here is still... It's not great, but it's better than it was, so I'm fairly happy with leaving that for the moment. Now, if Phil comes to attack, I might take him on. I might actually just take him on. Is he going to? Oh shit, he's assaulted me. He's throwing everything. He's throwing everything at me. How are we looking? That's not too bad. The assault didn't do too much damage. Okay, actually... I think I'm going to take him. I think I'm going to take him. This is do or die. We are considerably outnumbered. But if we can win this fight, we will have broken the back of the New World colonies and hopefully paved the way for us to finish them off. However, it's not going to be an easy fight. Let's say they outnumber us massively. They've got a lot of missile units. And 3 commanders. Meanwhile, Mazdamundi is at the front. We've got our Saurus, Matilda, the Crocodilios, and the Chameleon Skinks. And then hidden in the forest, on the far side, is Cricket and the Feral Cold Ones, waiting for the chance. Once we've engaged the main line, our Cav is going to appear from the forest behind the enemy and try and deal with some of their missile units. So big blocks of infantry, and Mazdamundi is just waiting for the chance to drop a burning head. This has to be a good burning head. Oh, that's nice. Just carves its way through there. Oh. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. We did manage to kill 70. It's not bad. It's not as good as I wanted, though. Not as good as I wanted. Mazdamundi's going to have to get out of there quickly. I mean, he is on his mobility scooter, so he's not going to be very fast. He's not. He doesn't look particularly perturbed, does he? Just not floating along. Doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever. He's chill. He's very, very chill. So he's going to get out of the firing line. As you can see, we didn't do too much damage to the enemy, which means we've got a lot of work to do. You can see Cricket here and the Feral Cold Ones moving up into position, just waiting for their chance. And as the enemy start to open fire, the Saurus charge. Matilda hitting on the right flank, just careering through the enemy. Saurus warriors. Temple Guard, there's the blessed Saurus warriors with shields. And the Croxagore hitting on their flank. Now, Cricket and the Feral Cold Ones charging out of the forest. We're going to hit some swordsmen over the head. I mistaked these swordsmen for Free Company Militia. That was a mistake. As you can see, the Feral Cold Ones now hitting the rear of these crossbows. They're going to deal with them fairly easily. We've got some Chameleon Skinks just finishing off some crossbows. And Cricket's going to come and deal with these crossbows over here. There we go. That's going to lock them down. So far, the melee is pretty brutal. Ultimately, we can win the melee. I'm not too worried about that. I think that's just a matter of time as we chew our way through the swordsmen and spearmen. We do have a little mob of missile units. You can see the Chameleon Skinks have got round behind, and they're sort of exchanging fire with them. That's keeping, at least keeping the fire off my Saurus. Cricket is going to come in and try and help because the Chameleon Skinks are being chased by General of the Empire. I think that might be... Is that Phil? I'm not sure if that's Phil or not. Well, it doesn't matter who he is. He's on his arse now. Those swordsmen did a lot of damage to the Feral Cold Ones, but we are slowly winning. The Chameleon Skinks just helping out by shooting them in the back. You can see a lot of these units here. We're going to get a nice burning head in this blob. See Mazdamundi's kill count. Just rockets. There we go. Just carves its way through. Washes over the Crocodilios as well, but they're okay. The left flank of the Empire just breaks, shatters from that burning head. That's going to free up a few units of Saurus who can now hit the right flank, which then creates a mass rout of troops. And as units are freed up, they can then mob the remaining units. We do have still some missile units now just kiting away, trying to get some shots off. But with the destruction of their melee infantry, and obviously Matilda's going to help out, it means the Saurus are now free to chase after them. and pin them against probably the border wall over there. Feral Cold want to continue just to hunt down any fleeing units, any missile units that are coming back to the fight. They're doing pretty well at that, to be honest. Pretty good. Cricket is fighting Lord after Lord. He's managed to get rid of one. I think that's Phil. He's managed to get rid of one General of the Empire. Now there's another one to deal with. But let's face it, Cricket, he's a proper boss now. He is just taking these Generals of the Empire apart one by one. No problem. Croxagor's chasing after these crossbowmen. There's another General of the Empire over there. Taking some fire. Saros going to charge and deal with them. We can see huge herds of Free Company militia now being chased by Saros, Mazdamundi and Matilda. They're eventually going to run out of room to flee, like now. They're now pinned up against the border wall of the map. Not much they can do. The Saros do stop chasing them for some reason, but I prod them, and or rather, the Empire, Free Company militia does, and the Saros then decide to go out of control and charge and eat them, which, you know, kind of probably didn't work in their favour, but never mind. With nowhere left to run, the Saros are just going to hack their way through them. Matilda's moving in as well, backed up by some Saros warriors. Cricket has finished off yet another Empire General, knocked his block off, quite literally. Nice work, Crickets. And another Empire General fleeing off there, another one fleeing off into the distance. And the Empire has been broken. The New World colonies has been defeated. And with that, I think we've got a chance. I think we've got a chance to push them back and wipe them out. And finally, get this campaign started. Kill counts through the flipping roof there. I mean, they deployed. Yeah, we were outnumbered. I would say 4-1. And we only lost 177. So pretty good there. Let's definitely kill and eat. We've got a Sword of Might as well. That's very nice. And Cricket has gained another level. I think Cricket very much... I think he's definitely coming into his own, isn't he? I was a bit rough on him to start off with, to be fair. But definitely coming around. What quest do we have at the moment? Cold One Cave. Okay. So, we have taken a bit of damage. Where is this? Is Phil's army dead? Of course it marched. It is dead. Holy shit. Okay. Well, you're dead as well. Kill and eat. Right. So we've got a Banner of Eternal Flame. Excellent. That's all good. Right. This is an excellent opportunity. We're going to wait one turn to replenish. Then we're going to hit Swamp Town. And we're going to burn Swamp Town to the ground. That's going to leave them with Port Reaver. They will get an army up, and quickly, so we need to... Right, let's get Camo Tor in here as well to help out. Money-wise, we're actually okay. So that's good. We can quickly grab... Ooh. I do like... I've been looking at this for a little while to get Apotheosis, which is a nice... Net of Amintok, though, is good. So let's grab Net of Amintok. Let's grab that one. Cricket, you're level 11. You are level 4 more levels and you have a Carnosaur. So that's all to look forward to. You've got yes, you can have Blade Shield, so that's going to buff up your melee defense, make you even more tanky. You can also have the Sword of Might, because Mazdamundi probably doesn't need it. You've got the Maiming Shield already. We picked that up earlier, so that's +3 armor, +4 melee defense, and +7 melee attack, which is very nice. And we've got the Sword of Might to buff up your weapon strength, which is very good. Lots of replenishment coming in there. That's great. Do we want to be cheeky and maybe... I mean, they're 320. They're pricey. Okay, No, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off. I could upgrade his, but that's gonna reduce my income even more, so we won't do that. Can we get a Skink Chieftain? Yes, we can. But again, that's going to cost monies, so let's hold off doing that. I mean, if we can hit Swamp Town, I might loot and occupy. How much would we get? It's not an awful lot, is it? Okay. Now, ideally, they recruit someone at Swamp Town. You know, I'm half tempted to try and take on Port Reaver, but Swamp Town is a squishy target. We'll go for that one first. Ooh. Nagrathy has been destroyed. That's not good. You, Ben, fuck off. That's it. Bugger off. God damn it, there's 2 of the buggers now. I need 2 of them. How have they even got 2? Don't you need, like, rank 3 recruitment building to get 1? The last thing I need is to be assaulted. So the problem is they block in Morathi, and now they're not going to. Bray herds are great, more Bray herds to the south. Camo Tor has picked up something good. Tyrannok has been destroyed. We've been assaulted. Oh, but critical failure, so that's nice. Right, Camo Tor, you are going to have, I think, block army, because that came in really useful last time, and I think it will do again. So let's hit Swamp Town. Really? I mean, you do have great swords, though, don't you? I've got a Banner of Eternal Flame, so I guess the Croxigore can have that. Does give extra weapon strength, which yeah, let's the Crocodilios can have that. And otherwise, I think we're all good. Okay, so we're going to have to fight this one. But if we can, I mean, I don't know whether to sack it or just destroy it or take it. Have to mull it over while I'm killing some more humans. Kind of feels like a waste if I don't start every battle with a burning head. And that was a good one. New World Colony forces hiding in the forest. Suits us. What doesn't suit us is they've got great swords, and I hadn't really realised just how potent those guys are. So Mazdamundi is, God, someone in. It's so difficult fighting in forest, isn't it? Mazdamundi racked up 151 kills. Going to drop a little Curse of the Midnight Winds. You can see these halberdiers now have a melee attack of 0, which obviously works against them. Also drops their armour down, makes it easy to kill them. We've got the Reichsguard similar. Matilda's dealing with them, and we've got Saurus Warriors. It's basically a mess. It always is when you're fighting in the forest. It's just a mess. These knights seem to be trying to pull through the Saurus, and really suffering for that. We've mostly managed to break New World Colony forces incredibly quickly. But on our left flank, the Croxigore and a unit of Saurus are a bit embattled as they are completely surrounded. The rest of the Saurus are currently just staring off into the distance and not helping. Ah, here they come finally. So the Temple Guard, Guardians of Mazdamundi, and the Saurus Warriors now hitting these units in the rear. The Croxigore are taking a lot of punishment. The Crocodilios there, very low on leadership there, close to breaking. Cricket's in here trying to deal with the enemy commander who's in this mess as well. The Skink Skirmishers off in the distance there, they're just opening fire and trying to do as much damage as possible. They don't seem to do much damage. I think I've said this before, they just... Skirmish units like the Gutter Runners just don't seem to do an awful lot of damage very often. I don't know why, it just feels like it just doesn't do very much. I don't know, maybe it's just a feeling, but there we go. Anyway, that big mob of troops is now fleeing, broken. Off they go, being harassed and chased by Saurus warriors. Those great swords a little bit more nasty than I expected, but it's the same result. Okay, took a little bit more damage than I was hoping for. But, I mean, we only lost 58. And we killed everyone, so... And we've got a standard discipline. Do we already have one of those? We got one? I think we've already got one of those. Okay, well... That's fine. I mean, sacking isn't going to bring us very much. We could just occupy. I mean, more town, more money, more territory. Let's capture it. So we've completed the Cobra Mace of Mazdamundi, which is great, and we've got the quest battle is against Skaven with Plague Claw catapults. Delightful. With his realm purged, Lord Mazdamundi makes haste for the Isle of the Crimson Skull to collect the Cobra Mace, for he will need it during his labours to come. They arrive upon the beach to see the foulest of all warm bloods. The Skaven have scoured the island, attracted by the crimson rocks. It may not be warpstone, but even so, the Ratmen recognise the value it holds. Lord Mazdamundi is outraged and immediately orders their utter extinction. So the Cobra Mace will give us plus 13 melee attack, plus 14 weapon strength, gives us poison attacks, 50% post-battle chance of stealing a magical item, more casual replenishment rate, untainted, and makes Mazdamundi unbreakable. So we definitely want to pick that up. Got standard discipline. Mazdamundi is a good attacker. We've got Man's Ruin. And we need to hit Port Reaver, and that needs to be done ASAP. What do we got here? Well, we don't need that. We do have a Peladon landing. Peladon's a large river-going creature that seldom move onto land. They're used by the Lisbon to ferry cohorts across bodies of water. Alright, that makes sense. And public order here is going to be okay for the moment, and is generally not going to be awful, so that's not too bad. I think what we're going to do I go for... Okay, what I'm going to do... I'm tempted to get the... There's a lot of stuff I'd like. To be honest, when can we have that? It's 4 skill points. Okay, well let's get Cascading Fire Cloak. I don't really want... I mean, that'd be nice just to have for the moment anyway. I want more Winds of Magic, and the Great Rumination feels like a good way of doing it. It does mean we have minus 200% melee defense, which means if he's in combat, it's not a good idea, but I mean, we don't tend to want to get him to combat anyway, so okay, let's get Light of Battle, and even though it's a ability that I don't particularly like, I think making units unbreakable is to be honest, not the best thing. So, do I want to get Pterodon Riders? Will they be useful in a siege? That's the question. Maybe just get more Blessed Sword. I mean, I think I'll just grab those. I think I'll just do that. Now... replenishment is going to be a little bit slow, and we need to move quick if we're going to lock down Port Reaver, because we need to do that before they get... mind you, that garrison is really beefy. We could go out and grab this mysterious island while we're here. Can we actually trade with people now? Because if we can, that would be great. Can we? Yes, we can. Yes. Tyrion. Little trade agreement? God, I love you, Tyrion. What a guy. And the Vampire Coast. I mean... yeah, you don't like me.
You reek of anguish.
Okay, I guess...
yes, let us parley.
Yeah, I don't think he's probably going to... yeah. And there's more beastmen down here. At least it's a different tribe, so it's not going to immediately be war. So that's nice. Do I want to merge these? Because I kind of want to get rid of the Saurus Warriors without don't have shields. So I'm thinking maybe I merge these guys. Merge them. Grab another Blessed. Something like that. And then we're pretty much good. If we can move up, hit Port Reaver, net, or maybe even grab this Mazdamundi. Oh, well, they're not recruiting at the moment. That's the weird thing. Because they fucking can't. They don't have any recruitment buildings here. Huh. Interesting. So we can grab the mysterious island, come back to Swamp Town, maybe move up a little bit if we're in our own territory, just recover, and then go and hit Port Reaver. And we might just be able to starve them out. The Monday public order here is still continuing to drop, but we're okay for at least 9 turns. So there's that. What is the problem here? Characters. Difficulty level taxes is -6. I think it's -4 in vanilla. Why make it worse? Honestly, dealing with public order is really not the most fun thing you can do. I mean, we can get the floating gardens fairly soonish. God, what are we at the moment? 8 turns, yeah. I mean, to be honest, even if rebels do spawn, the garrison at Hexotl is friggin' terrifying, so we're probably not in any troubles. Okay, so we can hit Port Reaver. They can't recruit any more units, and that will be Phil dead for good. And that makes me happy. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until the next episode to see that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.